Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Sean Swinney with carpickers.com, also at carpickers-3 on eBay. Today I was making a video of some of my Steelers collection because I seen a guy that just became friends with is Evgeni Crosby, and he has some Steelers stuff. He's hardcore, so am I. I've been a Steelers fan all my life. It's kind of funny because I grew up in Philadelphia, and my dad would get pissed. He'd be like, "You're in Philadelphia, you should like the Eagles." No, I don't like the Eagles, Dad. Sorry. But, I mean, I don't dislike them. I just like the AFC. The Steelers have always been the cheapest organization I've ever seen in any kind of pro sport, and the Pirates are right there with them. They've had some shitty coaches prior to Chuck Noll. Larry Foster was the coach before Chuck Noll. He was fucking horrible. Chuck Noll actually used to draft. And, I mean, we've had players like Sammy Ball play for us, Jack Kemp. They cut them, and then they're Hall of Famers, you know what I mean? So everybody's, like, pissed at Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell, which I totally understand why. But you can look back when I go through these binders, like I'm going to show you some of them, like this is all Steelers, old time, new times. This is my binder. I have a lot of Steelers stuff. I'm going to show you the autographs, so I'm going to go through this binder kind of, not too quickly, but I want you to see some of the stuff. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the Steelers let go of Franco Harris, and he was playing for a fucking Seattle Seahawks, for fuck's sakes, after he won 4 Super Bowls. And we've always had great receivers. Ernie Mills, Yancey Thigpen, Lynn Swan, John Stallworth, even Corey Holiday was going to be a big star for us, came out of North Carolina. Neil O'Donnell tried to blame that last interception in the Super Bowl on him, and he ran the wrong route when Ernie Mills went down. But it wasn't his fault. O'Donnell was horrible. But after having Bubby Brister, you know what I mean? Like, the guy can throw an 80-yard ball, but who knows who's going to catch it? And, him and Merrill Hodge were knocking him back and stuff. So, yeah, we've had a lot of problems with our organization with players over the years. We've helped a lot of players. Ernie Holmes was crazy in the 70s, and, Mr. Rooney took him under his wing, and he ended up becoming a great Steeler, a Hall of Famer, for us. So, yeah, I've been watching the Steelers when we lost to the Browns like 50-something to 3, you know what I mean? I've seen us lose 27-3 in the AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills, and then they go and we were a way better team, and we ended up losing, they ended up losing to Dallas horribly, you know what I mean? But in regular season, Barry Foster's running amok on them, almost 200 yards in one game against them. And they had one of the great defenses of all times, and one of the great coaches. Levy he was awesome coach. And everybody's like, Bill Cowher was the great coach. Dude, he was there 20 years and won 1 Super Bowl. He was 1-1, and he allowed it. Shitty offensive coordinators, bad defensive coordinators we had. I mean, the best defensive coordinator ever to be a defensive coordinator, is Dick LeBeau. For God's sakes, if it wasn't for Dick LeBeau, even his schemes without the right guys don't work. Look at Buddy Ryan's with the 46 defense. If you have the right personnel, you can run any kind of defense or any kind of offense. Any kind. But, Ben's an awesome quarterback. And we definitely got cheated against the Green Bay Packers because, they had to give little Rodgers his little Super Bowl ring. Meanwhile, they have pass interference in the middle of the field against Wallace. There's a 15-yard penalty, and we're driving down the field, before prior to that, they hit my man out of bounds, and it was 15-yard penalty there. There's Shazier, rookie. I got some stuff to show you guys, though, man. This is nothing. This is the tip of the iceberg. But as far as running backs, they're a dime a dozen. But Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in football. I don't care what anybody says, and you're going to see him next year, and it's going to be ridiculous what he's going to do with the Jets. With Sam Arnold over there, dude, and they get another receiver in the draft, they're gonna be. There's my man Woodson, you know, and even Woodson held out. You know what I mean? So everybody forgets that shit. They're like, oh, Woodson's the greatest. He held out. They weren't gonna pay him the right amount of money. Said Crosby. I always keep magazines, you know. God, that was nice when we won that one. You know, little Antonio getting himself some pizza at Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? I keep little things. There's my man Bradshaw. Now, we're going to get to the good stuff, fellas. That's just one binder of just regular cards. You know, that's one binder. I have binders of Steeler stuff, but it'd be kind of ludicrous to just bring out that when, you know, I got the Terry Bradshaw autograph, authentic, you know. I got my man Ben Roethlisberger, 2016 Pentium Prestige Roethlisberger purple number, dude, out of 25. You know, Hall of Famer for sure. Don't care what anybody says about this guy. He's tougher than a coffin nail. I don't want to go back to the Terry though. This 1990 set, I think somebody was saying that they're putting this set together. I'm not sure if it was Card Dreamer or somebody was saying in one of their videos. Dude, I watch all your videos. Don't think that I don't. Here's my man, Damani Dawson. And this was at Super Bowl, you know, the Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl that we lost. Funny story about that. Roger Staubach was saying that if they lost that Super Bowl, he was going to shoot himself. Yeah, he's like, oh my God, if we lose again to them. And then, anyway, here's my man Edmonds. He's going to be good. You know, it's hard to replace Shazier. And then I had a lot of hope for my man Artie Burns. In the University of Miami, I was like, damn, this guy can play some ball. He's tough. He's got to develop, and I don't really like our defensive coordinator, and I hated Haley. Holy mackerel, I hated that guy. Who doesn't have a quarterback sneak in their arsenal? When you got a quarterback that's 6'5 plus, you know, 200 and some pounds, dude, he can get it. If Brady can do it, you know, Brady ain't the most mobile guy. Here's another Ben Roethlisberger autograph. I got that. I can't really. My buddy got that for me for Christmas times. My birthday's December 22nd, so I get a bunch of stuff on Christmas times, and they all know I love the Steelers. Here's Mason 101. 101, dude. I got this shit off of eBay for $5, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, eBay has killed it so bad. I gotta take it out of plastic, but it's a 101 proof. You know, like a prototype one. You can see it right there. You know what I mean? Clear back. 101. Leaf makes this son of a bitch. So that's stand up. Then my man Jesse James, he's playing Penn State. He kills it. He goes to an offense that's just shit and got all kinds of turmoil going on in there because we got a shitty coach. Everybody's like, Mike Tomlin's great. He's awful. He's an awful coach. He stands on the sideline and lets these guys call penalties without getting in their face and telling them, hey, what the hell you doing? That's why I think some of this shit's rigged, to be honest with you. I know that that Chargers game was rigged. I watched a guy do a false start, and they threw a touchdown pass and didn't even call the false start, and that's why the Steelers are standing around. Le'Veon Bell, this is badass. It's a gold card. It's number 5 out of 10. I pulled it. I was like, whoa, cool, man, because I got optics out the ass. I got binders of optics. I just keep all the rookies and inserts and numbered cards. And I'll show you those to you. What's special about the optics is 2016 is the first time they started doing those cards. Now, come on, haters. Juju, my man. This is number 2. 78 out of 299. It's a pretty badass card. I got so much Juju stuff, it's not even funny. Dude, it's ridiculous. Because I knew the guy was going to be a good player. You know what I mean? Here's another Juju auto. College. 6 out of 25. That came back 10. I stopped using GMA because I just think they're doing shit work now. But, you know, I needed to get some of this graded because it's just, you know, look, dude, these optics are so badass. Seriously, I don't care if you're a Steeler fan or not. Hell, if that was even Joe Flacco on there, I'd say, hey, that's a cool card. That was a badass card, you know? I think we got the toughest division in football, honestly. There's the optic. That came back at 9. I'm like, how the hell can that come back at 9? There's nothing wrong with it. I looked at it with a fine-tooth comb. That's numbered, you know what I mean? At a 75, dude. The other ones are like, this is aqua. See, it's different. It's purple. A little purple in there. Even I think this moron even put it on there. No, he put blue or something. It's not. It's actually purple. It's another thing. They labeled the shit wrong. Antonio Brown. People can say whatever they want to say about him. We don't know exactly what the hell happened in those locker rooms. And somebody that's fired up like this dude, he's got a temper and he don't like losing. And, you know, give him the ball. He's a playmaker or whatever. You got to have an offensive coordinator who can do that. If you can't use a tight end that's 6'6" and 230-some pound man and get him open in the middle field like the Patriots do with Gronk, then you're a shitty offensive coordinator. That's how you open a field up, you know what I mean? I played a little ball in high school, believe it or not. I mean, I'm not saying, I got some presidential awards. I played hard, man. I'm not that big of a guy when I was at school. So, but I was quick. And when you got big people chasing you, you get quick. I did punt returns and kickoff returns. I got a damn scar on my head from a fair catch I called one time. This guy smashed the shit out of me. And, you know, I got the hidden gem on there. I got to put that in the binder. But he gave this a 10. You know what I mean? That's badass card. Badass card. And my man James Washington, I was buying these for $2 and $3. I actually pulled this one because I bought boxes of these things. Everybody's going after Baker Mayfield and all that, and Saquon Barkley, which is another thing. Every time a new player comes out, I gotta get that guy. He's gonna be the best. No, he's not even gonna stay in your team. These are new times now. I mean, if they signed Odell Beckham for that kind of money and told him to go to Cleveland, and nobody's staying on teams no more. Nobody is. You can't even have a favorite player. Seriously, it pisses me off. But James is gonna. I have high hopes for James. And also, believe it or not, a lot of people may not know this, but Ken Griffey Jr.'s son's playing for the Steelers. Trey Griffey. He's a damn good receiver too. He's a good player. I keep an eye on these fellas. I know what they're doing. And then I got all these cards. All these, dude. You guys would be pissed at me if I told you how much I got these cards for. You'd be like, how in the hell do you do this, Sweeney? Well, I'm a bargain hunter. That's numbered, dude. I got the other versions of it in my other binder, optics. Fabric. What's up? But, you know, and another guy I would go after if you're trying to get stuff, you know, I got more, believe me. This is my favorite card ever. My Terry Bradshaw rookie card. That son of a bitch is in good condition too. I remember when I was a little children I got it, and they had it in a big screw thingy. And I mean, it's nice, man. I would never in 1,000 years send this out to get graded. I wouldn't trust these sons of bitches with this card. Man, if this card came back 10, you're looking at 20 grand, dude. Seriously. And I got the whole set. It ain't like I ain't got it. And there's my man, Gene Mingo. I got the whole set to this shit. Mean Joe Green rookie card. So it ain't like, oh, you ain't got it. Yeah, I got it. There's a Elsie Greenwood rookie card. There's my man, Terry Bradshaw, second year card. Here's my man, Jerome Bettis, special fabric. I got that. And then, as I was saying about Dante Metcalf, I'm picking these things up. I got tape on it. That sucks. I didn't know that. Dude, numbered $3. Don't think Monte Metcalf ain't going to be killing it this year. You people are crazy, man. That guy's good. If he can play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he was doing all right with that shitty with Andrew Luck, he's awful. What a bust that guy is. Oh, people are buying his shit. He just set a bonfire with that stuff. Well, that's just some of the stuff I have, Steeler stuff. Just some of it. I have lots and lots of Steeler stuff. I got a lot of Penguin stuff too, and I just have to make a separate video on that because it would be ridiculous if I broke out all this. But, you know, I have almost every Le'Veon Bell rookie card. Like I said, don't let pride get in your way, man, and be like, oh, I'm pissed at him. This guy is the best running back in football. You know, he was the best when he played for us, so you can't say he's not the best no more. And he's rested for a year, which sometimes that can hurt a player. It happened to Messier. He was out a season and he had to retire because he couldn't get his legs back. Fabric, you know, this card right here, you can buy it on the internet for $30, the best offer. When I pulled that card, it was like fucking $100, man. And that's Sage, dude. Here's another Fabric. My wife gave that to me for Christmas times a few years ago. Here's my man Cam Sutton. His number, gold. This is badass, dude. But the here's another James. I got some James Conner stuff. Look, I mean, I got mad James Conner autographed fabrics. I was getting this stuff. There's another Fabric. Look at that. That's badass. Badass. Another James Conner. Here's my man Ryan Shazier. Rookie auto. Fucking taping away. Sorry about my language. That just hurts me when I don't think things out too much. James Conner. No, what's cool about this card is I sent it out to get graded, and they're like, oh, you can't get it graded. It's too thick. It's 1 of 25, dude. I get the first one he signed. So, and my man Jerome Bettis. There's his autograph. Rookie autograph, too. And we can't forget our man, D'Angelo Williams. Love that guy. Thank you, Mr. Williams. And Jarvis Jones. Yep. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to run out of time on my camera, so I didn't, you know, I don't want to make a video and be talking and be like, well, anyway, I will make some Penguin stuff and I got a binder full of fabric, over 400 fabrics and autographs and stuff. It is crazy. Yeah. Yep. My wife got into it with me today because you're spending too much money. Yeah, I bought a Derek Jeter for $200 and sold it for $450 today, but I'm spending too much money. But as soon as the money goes in the bank, it's all good, you know? But that's a different story. You know how it is. When you're married, for you young guys out there and women, you'll know what I'm talking about. God bless you. You can hit Sweeney up and be like, oh, yeah, I remember what you said. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And down below will be a link of all the other people in the community, so you can, you know, hit them up. They make great videos. They're great people, and I really enjoy sharing my stuff with you guys. And like I said, my man Evgeni and Crosby there. There's just some of the stuff for you, buddy. Don't get too mad at these players. There's a lot of shit behind the scenes that we don't know about. So, and I guarantee you in 5 or 6, 7 years, Antonio Brown will be on the Steelers field and everybody will be applauding to him. Because selling Steelers shit to Raider fans is going to be tough. Because you know how that rolls. But I enjoyed making this for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed. Next time I'll show you my other binders. I have bins of binders. So until next time, you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And you guys have a blessed Passover and a happy Easter. And God bless all you folks. And love you guys. And you guys have a great Easter. Thank you.